This is 101.5, The Rabbit Hole, Smiley's Gardens, and Ganja Grower already in the hole. They were here already. I couldn't believe it. I dove in and fucking here Smiley and Ganja Grower already there fucking blazing when I got in the hole. How fucking weird is that? But it was a pleasure to fucking see him, man. I was like, no shit. There's a party in the hole tonight, and I didn't even get an invite. What's up, Smiley, Ganja? How you guys doing tonight? Well, don't everybody jump in at once, man. The hole must be fucking deep.
I was trying to figure out how to bring up chat and shit. I was working on that. You fired it up too quick. My bad. Doing great, man. Having fun. Fucking awesome episode. Alex, shout out, dude. Dropping a ton of info. You guys are gonna take off. Great concepts. Fucking kick-ass team. It sounds like. Excited to see him go. Love that shit. What's that?
Trying to stay off the soda.
Nice. I haven't had no pop since either, my friend. It's not easy.
That was great with
Want
Alex.
to know. You don't even want to know what was in this cup tonight, Ganja Grower. I've got two drinks here. I've got what was in this cup, which is empty. That's just like that cup around it, stuff in the cup, and the normal cup. What do you think was in this cup?
Kombucha.
Close, and I wish. Tonight it was 2 shots of fucking apple cider vinegar with fucking couple tablespoons of fucking honey with a little bit of lemon and fucking just mixed up with some water and straight up drinking that little detox kind of drink there. Pretty good. It's like a tart lemonade.
What's up, chat? Ready to hit hot fire? Dr. Buzz Lightyear. You guys are jumping over quick too, man. Chiba Man. Spiky Pilot, Stu Moo. What's going on, guys? Sorry to cut in. I said in that in a minute. I gotta throw the shout outs
there. This marks the part of the episode where the challenge begins, O Farms.
Yeah, it was a great conversation in chat tonight too, man. There's a lot of fucking back and forth. That's probably why Chris. That's probably why you jumped on, isn't it, Ganja Grower? You're all fired up with a big old LED Woody from chatting.
I talk enough LEDs. Yeah.
I was gonna say you guys said LEDs so much. I'm surprised Sergeant Pepper didn't appear.
God damn, I can see the twinkle in my own eye and shit. I'm serious, man. Can you see that? I'm fucking. This is a genuine smile. I'm fucking. This is a death stick from Hope Farms.
Ooh.
Do you remember the other night? She said on average. I took this as a challenge. She said on average, it takes somebody 3 nights to smoke this. And it says right on it, poor sleep. And this is their Mac 1, which I already smoked some earlier. It's a gram of Mac 1 with fucking a 1/4 gram of Mac 1 oil rolled in Mac 1 keef. And yeah. So they said 3 days to smoke it. And I said, well, I've got a pretty high tolerance. I think I can do it. So, thus starts the challenge.
That's funny. That's awesome, though. That sounds like a killer fucking.
Oh man, they fucking hooked me up, man. Today, hooked me up.
I love that episode too. Sorry to cut you off.
They sent some of their Mac 1 flour. They didn't. I don't know. I don't know how. It just showed up here. Some of their purple punch. and some some orange buttercream, and then this fucking fire stick. Fucking made it like what 2,500 miles to my door. That's kind of cool right there. That's a long journey right there, fella. You took a long journey.
Just said that's
Uh,
that's awesome. Shout out to them too. Oak Farms.
then what else they sent? They sent the balm, the pain balm, which I had right around here. Oh, right here. The pain balm. And then they sent like I think this is the pain balm too, in like a lipstick type form or like a small applicator. And then they sent a big one of these, like a big form of it. And man, yeah, if you've been watching or fucking last few days, man, my shoulder and my fucking neck all through here, it's been fucking just locked right up. And I was using Skillbo's roller ball, and it helped loosen it up a little bit. And man, I got that fucker in the fucking mail today, and I thought to myself, man, yes, I'm trying this thing. And it totally fucking worked out that kink in my shoulder and my neck, man. I haven't moved so good. I mean, I know it sounds like you beat on. He's got it all carded up now, huh? Pretty cool.
Yeah, he puts a little instruction card. I just wanted to make sure his number and shit wasn't on there. That's why I pulled it away. But it's like his contact info. But yeah, man,
Nice.
he's doing it nice now. Doing good. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, he deserves a shout out for that shit, man.
But yeah,
It's really good stuff, that's for sure. And but that fucking stick, man, really worked. I was really, you know, surprised. I was hoping, but it worked, man. It really worked out that fucking kink. It's like 57% THC and only like 1% CBD, uh, which surprised me. But that shit worked really good, man. Really good.
yeah. Shout out
Oh
DOP.
yeah.
I'm full of the shout outs tonight, man. I don't know. Excited. But no, I seen him this week. Um, got him some of the stickers. I think you probably sent him some too, but it's cool to see DLP. Great guy.
Yeah, it's
Canada.
funny. They're taking bets.
I don't know, man. That sounded pretty heavy. That what was it total? So the wax, the keef, and the that's like 5 grams, was it total?
Oh, it's hard to say. Well, I don't know. It was quarter gram of oil, 1 gram of wax, and then keef. They didn't really say. I think it was like a half gram of keef or something like that. Or,
Yeah, that's pretty hefty, dude. Like those Canagars that Midnight Roots was talking that he does. Because I've gotten one of his too. I mean, that's a fucking 3 hour burning cigar, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna chill for a minute to try to finish that thing. And
it's
meet some
tasty.
friends.
It looked more like to be honest with you, it didn't look like the ones you get from the dispensaries. You know what I mean? Where they kind of just like, no, it looked more like a moon rock, man. Like a fucking, almost like a Thai stick. Like they rolled that fucking joint. It's fucking good oil. It's well saturated. It's fucking well saturated. They did not skimp on this bitch at all. That's for sure. Oh, that's another thing. They gave me a dart full of the hope oil. Oh, their hope oil. They gave me a dart full of a gram full of that oil, which is gonna be good for tattoo day.
You have another one coming up? Or you got like regularly scheduled. That's like a chiropractor visit you just make with your your tattoo. You schedule the next one before you do this shit.
The 31st going into the back of the knee there. I'm gonna be a little busy this time though. I hate to be like that, but man, the last couple, I've had to wait to get in and then leave with an unfinished tattoo. You know, I understand it's all good and everything. Sometimes shit happens like that, but man, I'm bummed, man. I like to have to come back to finish up. I should be coming in new territory. So I'm going to tell him beforehand. I want to move ahead, but unless we can catch up and finish up today, then let's just finish up. We'll see when you get me back in for a solid start to finish. It's honestly why I left my old guy, to be honest with you. Totally honest. Because I was actually driving down the state like 2.5 hours. I'd wait for him a little while. I had to pick him up from his house a couple of times and then fucking get half a tattoo. Hey, I think we're gonna wrap it up today. Dude, you know I gotta drive 2.5 hours home and then 2.5 hours back for you to finish up, dude, right? But I love the guy's work. He's worth waiting for. I hate when I gotta walk out with a half a tattoo. I made him feel bad the last time at Cloud Cup event. I'm like, going to a Campus Cup event tomorrow with an unfinished tattoo. Wish I could have got in. Tomorrow I'll probably get one too tomorrow morning too. Another event. Still not finished. See you next week. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna win this joint. I'm gonna win the channel.
Oh, you feeling it now, huh? You feeling it? I feel like you should have started in the morning, maybe something. First one of the day, maybe. I don't know, like a day record thing.
Oh no, this is gonna be a miniature 420 right about. It's 3:11 right now, so around 420. You guys, worst case, gonna be propping me up, man. Like, still got a half a joint there, man. Are you awake? No.
Sounds
If
fun.
I'd known you guys were gonna jump right on, I would have just kept going. You guys understand? Why I'm gonna start doing that? Does it make sense?
Oh, it's a great idea, I
So
think, dude.
so far, right now, Wolverine is down. I think I Gruesome is down, and a couple other episodes are down right now because of copyright.
Now, can you go in there and like figure out what the song was or whatever, and delete that section and like re-upload it and be good?
Yeah, they'll do that for me. They will scrub it. They have two things now. They have the where they'll mute everything while the song's playing. That's the faster option, and they have a beta option to where it'll just go through and scrub out the song. Both of which will re-air the episode, but it still won't be monetized, which I don't give a shit about. I just want the episode back up. But something happened with the Black Pumas, that Color song I've been playing, which is a great song. It's a bummer, man. It's a great song. They fucking, I think what it is, you break that slap on the wrist too many times, and they're like, okay, because that song, it was the same one that took Wolverine down, and it's given me the option of scrubbing it out. It's taken a minute to do it, but then I think it's gonna re-air to where the I Gruesome episode is just down. Same song, but no option to fucking scrub it out or nothing. It's just episode can't be seen. So what I need to do, I learned this from Diego, is fucking just fucking download that motherfucker and re-upload it and let them refine it. You know what I mean? They'll find it again in time. It's a little quicker with it going through the live process, but it may be like 6 months down the road. They'll be like, "Oh man, this song's got copyright." So by then, hopefully, they'll just give me the option again of just scrubbing out the song and leaving the episode.
I don't know. I think, dude, I do that. Actually, that's gonna be the thing, man. I gotta get the Van Dyke, growing it out, get it bushier. Gotta get the right grease. I was gonna pick my ear and then do it.
You got if you're gonna do that, I want you to like every time you do it, I want you to go, yes, yes, okay.
Yes, yes. Like the evil villain. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's funny shit. Van Dyke. All right. Oh shit. Right when he started getting cocky, right? Started getting cocky and chat about bringing it. I got this. Now look who's boss.
Gotta
Now,
be right.
now look who's
Sweating
boss.
on that
Now
one.
he's sweating and shit.
Not giving up though.
That's too funny though that you were just talking smack. You're like, oh yeah, I totally got this. And then it just fucking wham.
You can't fake that shit, man. You can't fake that shit.
I was gonna say, dude, you pull throwing all that in a joint, that's a heavy hit for sure. A little hash, a little slow burning keef with it, a little flour that's really coated and gonna burn nice slow.
Prepping myself for a cannabis event day tomorrow.
Sounds like you're taking a dab every time you take a hit of that shit. You're like, got
It's
the
about
heavy,
like taking one.
yeah, you got the heavy popcorny kind of lungs. Shit, man.
Oh man, this thing looks like a fucking raisin. Let's see if I can get some good light and shit out.
Is it, what is it rolled in?
Look
Is it rolled in a hemp leaf or is it?
I can't even tell. It's so transparent. It like right here. I can see if you can see right there. There's like a nice dark spot in there. There's so much oil in there. It looks like it's soaked in and formed like a fucking oil pocket right there. Like it's just fucking oil chunk right there. Yeah.
I just noticed I was leaning in to look like it was gonna show me closer.
Yeah. This is like something I would roll for myself, to be honest with you. Not like something I'd expect to get from the store. This is something like I would roll for myself.
Oh yeah, man, that's a really cool art now, dude. The whole like Danagar, you know, rolling blunts like that, and art, if it is, I don't know. It looked like a backwoods to me, but yeah, that I don't know. That's a cool little niche. I think Midnight Roots was one of the first ones I saw doing it at a real high level like that around here. I mean, he's been at it for a long time. I think they have a prize for it in cups now and shit. Best Danagar and everything.
I like the way they sell the pre-wrap too. You can buy a loaded Canagar or Migar, or you can buy just the wrap and stuff it yourself.
Yeah, he's a smart dude too, man. I've been a real big fan of his. I actually got a like almost. No, I don't have his full like seed lineup, but I got quite a few. I got like 3 or 4 of them.
So what's up with you on the East Coast there, Chris? You guys got any events coming up by you?
Nah, we don't have anything till the Harvest Cup, really. The Harvest Cup is in November, so before that, shit's shut down. It's kind of sucky. Even the show like last weekend was the Levitate Music Festival, which was another big one. Well, it was supposed to be the week before, but then it got postponed till last weekend, so it got rained out the weekend before, and then it came into some better weather this past weekend. But still, that was limited crowd, limited. I mean, can't really have much of a party when the capacity is at like, I don't even know how many people showed up exactly, but I know a few friends that were there and they said it was thin. So one of them was playing because they have music. That's the thing for us. Our music festivals are kind of our hemp festivals. So they're kind of like some of them are like camp out weekends or just a music festival with a cup where anybody can submit. Although Hoda runs the big one out in Worcester, I think it's like, I know you got to pay to play and you got to cough up a good amount of bud, but it's a good one.
You know, we haven't heard the Dab song. Not to interrupt there, but I was just looking at all the chat, like putting up the cheers and all that, and we haven't heard that yet. But well,
I'll
the
play
other
the
question I
I'll
had
play
too,
the
guys,
damn song.
the other question I had too for you is, how is the community out there? Do you guys have a lot of events typically without the fuck up for 2020?
Yeah, we do. The pandemic hit us right at CanaCon, so we missed out on all of our lighting, all of our the big Cana conventions, and then the BizCon Cana convention. Everything was shut off. That was February and March for us, so we missed the whole fucking spring rollout of everything. So we got screwed big time from February on. We haven't had shit, so it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
All right, I'll play the Dab song, but I'm not dabbing.
You're taking
fucking, I'm focusing, man. I'm fucking focusing here, man.
better. You're talking shit, not mess.
Fucking total eye the tiger right now, man. This fucking thing's going down. It's going
Rising
down.
up.
Rising up. I wish we could take that further with that. You guys go with the Dab song. Oh, almost right on the 20. Close. We're gonna call it close enough. So, Smiley, can you talk about your little event you're going to this weekend? Is that something that we could talk about?
Oh no, I was just Country Roots. So shout out to them because it's a badass little store in Newego. They on a, I mean, they're all about organics actually. So it's, for me, it's like fucking woohoo! It's like the coolest store ever. Because the girl stores around here don't. I mean, they got a few things in there. You know, if you want turp tea and shit, they got that. But some of the unique stuff they don't. So yeah, man, if you guys are out there looking, they ship, they do everything. So they have some stuff that Build the Soil doesn't even. So might be worth checking out Country Roots website. But they got a barbecue thing they're throwing on tomorrow. So I was gonna roll up there, check that out. I had to pick up a few things from them anyway. So it'd be always cool to see some people.
Yeah, hopefully that's a good time. Or big, hopefully a lot of people turn out for that shit. I know I'm headed over to the herbal forest, man. Fucking, I didn't realize how close that motherfucking thing was to me. I didn't even put two and two together until like today. Seriously.
Smart, though. That's super smart of them too, because like you think about it. I mean, you were talking about that. How many people are smokers up there and drive down to Genesee County or drive to, you know what I'm saying? Like they're driving them 2 hours. I mean, what a genius idea to realize that and go, fuck, let's just have one up here. You know?
Oh man, there's one section there on your way to the Bigfoot Lodge there, which that's where it's at. So you're heading down. At least I will be heading down 72 there east, and you come through. There's a natural ravine through the forest there, and all you can see is natural old growth forest on each side of you for fucking a long ways before you get there. And man, it just, even my ride before I get there, there's like between my house and where I'm gonna conjunction at fucking 72, there's nothing in between. This is like gas up area for me, man. Fucking to hit that junction right there, gas up, because there's nothing in between. That's like fucking 20 some miles right there in between the two. So yeah, it's very, and as I pass through there, every time I fucking, the woods are so dense in spots. Like you look off the road during the day and it's dark in there. You know what I mean? Not only dark, you think, man, you could get lost like one step off into that fucking forest. And it always makes me fucking have so much respect for our ancestors that fucking just fucking pillaged through the forest, fucking brave motherfuckers, man. Not even know what was out there, man. That fucking dense motherfucking forest through them deep ravines and shit. What'd you do today? Well, I made it through the fucking ravine and I'm back. You know what I mean? That was the day.
I was to get water and shit.
Yeah.
Those forests, though, if you read like the 1491 by pre-Columbian history, the Indians, I mean, they're just finding out that man was here 30,000 years ago. But the Indians cultivated the forests, the old growth forests were cultivated. They planted walnuts next to, everything was cultivated. That Charles Mann he's one of the good historians on that whole thing, but the Indians really cultivated the land. So when they were running through the forest, they knew every fucking one of those trees like the back of their hands, because that was all the bounty, and that was what they relied on. That forest they were one with it. It's amazing. Pretty cool shit.
Yeah, man, another thing I think, I didn't mean to cut you off, Smile. Another thing I think is really cool is, man, it gets dark up here, man, at night. Not all the time. There's like eerie nights where like the full moons where you can easily travel at night. I mean, it's like weirdly bright where you can travel during the nighttime. You can see the ground plain as day. You can travel. But then there's nights up here to where, fuck, you ain't walking 5 feet. You ain't fucking walking 5 feet without shit. You ain't got a flashlight or a fucking some kind of fire. You ain't going nowhere. And even at that, you ain't seeing outside your light there. You know what I mean? If you're fucking bringing in front of you is fucking 10 feet circle, that's all you're seeing, man. That is what's outside of that circle could be fucking anything. That's anything. I don't know anybody that likes to roll traveling like that through the woods at night, because it ain't this motherfucker. I can tell you that. You ain't catching me fucking smoking weed fucking with a flashlight in the fucking dark nights. What's that? Fuck that shit. Right here. Dark nights. Fuck that shit.
You just got to be in the black for a little while. Then your eyes adjust and it becomes light.
Oh.
Until a dune
Not up
bug.
here, brother.
Yeah, right.
You think I'm joking, man? There is nights to where I've honestly walked into my vehicle. That's no joke, man. There's many times, well, I'm out here in the forest, man. Sometimes it's just quicker and easier, not to wake anybody up or whatever, to just kind of take a few steps outside and fucking take piss or whatever. It's a fucking forest. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? And I've went out to do that and have walked smack dab right into the fucking side of my truck. And not even seen that bitch. Just wham! Oh, fuck. There's a fucking truck right there, huh? Oh, yeah. It gets that dark out there, brother. Oh, yeah.
But when you get to a clearing, you can see the sky good, right?
Oh, no. There's just them nights where it's like, if it's cloudy and shit, it's pitch black, But them on the opposite end of that, when it's clear, you can see every fucking star in the sky. You can see why, our ancestors knew that shit like they did, because they didn't have the light pollution that we do, and it's an amazing thing. Now, them nights, it's amazing to sit back out there in the chair and fucking just like, wow.
Yeah, we got the comet just just ending too right now, and had a bunch of shit. I mean, even the International Space Station you can see without a probably out there for sure without even binoculars.
Oh, you can see satellites and shit some nights. I'm sorry, cut you off twice, Smiling. Jump in.
Oh, no. No, that's what I was gonna say. That was the one thing that took my breath away from, like, first time you go like way remote up out. So we did this was with my ex-in-laws, but it was like a guy's fishing trip, and we went through the Sioux Locks up north into Canada, and we were out on fucking basically just trucking or the lumber roads that they build, the gravel roads are like 1.5 lane wide, scary as fuck. Most of them were 2 tracks, but they were all like not identified with road maps at all. So it's like, yeah, it was probably easy to get lost as fuck. But yeah, we camped out there and there's nothing around, and you can see for fucking ever in the sky, man. It's like you don't even realize there's that many goddamn stars. It's unreal. It looks like the fucking Milky Way. Crazy. I almost squirreled on that one, by the way, too. I almost squirreled. I pulled it together right at the end. The squirrel was there, and I was like, no, no.
Did you not love the fucking Michigan Man episode the other night when he referenced the squirrel like right off the bat? And it was a family thing. I thought that shit was hilarious. Yeah, my uncle been squirreling for years.
Yeah. That's some funny shit. It's easy to
I
do.
thought Trey's comment in chat tonight was fucking hilarious too. So the regulars for Dick's fucking comment. That's the first time I've seen somebody be that quick with that shit. Actually cracked me up. I had to say something right during the end. The interview fucking cracked me up. Oh, holy shit, man! It's good.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, man. That shit's getting you coughing every time. You know it's a heavy smoke coming through there. That's a heavy combination. Some of those joints you see like on Instagram and stuff too, where they got them rolled up all pretty. They look pretty. I mean, they do. They look like, like they drizzle the hash around the outside or something, and then they sprinkle the keef onto that. But it's like I don't know how that would smoke. You'd think that would smoke all kitty wonk, like you know what I mean? It'd constantly be canoeing on it or whatever.
You know what I seem to really enjoy the most about this is that it seems like all ingredients are inside. You know what I mean? And then the outside. This is what I'm gathering from this. Like they maybe have just laced the paper with like just and then fucking sprinkled that shit some keef on it, and then rolled up a joint, and then it like sat for a minute, or whatever. Obviously, it sat for a minute, but the oil had enough time to like harden up back into like with the keef to like a harder state, not an oily state, but it shrank up like a raisin, and yeah, that's what's happened here. Now, I always see the opposite. That always fucking this thing's kicking in. Fucking I think it's just a waste. When they roll it in the oil, and then the keef and everything's on the outside. I can't think because the ignition process is on the outside that it's happening out in the air, and then you're trying to suck it back in and through. Versus like now I'm getting all the medicine. It's just kind of getting better as it goes. Versus igniting and just being wasted as I talk.
Well, I think the slower burning wrap really helps, and that's key there too. That the outer, like in a paper is going to want to run away and burn faster than what the hash is gonna. But if you got like if that's a backwoods, that's going to kind of slow that burn down because that wrapping is going to burn at a slower pace with it. So it should give it a nicer, even burn. I would imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it hasn't ran or nothing yet. So Chris Mertz, you just sitting over there building lights tonight? That's what you got going over there?
Yeah, I just whenever anything comes in, I just build what I can and then get them done. But yeah, tomorrow. Hopefully, I have more stuff. But yeah, now I'm just gonna build a couple of the B specs because I'm waiting on other shit. I actually got because we were talking about in chat earlier that there's a new chip coming out. They got some new boards coming out by HLG, but I'm just using just building the 288s, the B specs.
How you liking those? How they doing?
These are pretty good.
I haven't seen much on the B spec. Everybody talks the R spec all the time, but I was real curious about that for like because I'm looking at a LED for veg, and I don't know if I don't know. I'm running the Super Blue HPS or not HPS, but what the fuck's the company? Portalux, their Super Blue or whatever, big expensive ass one.
Well, the 132s will be back in stock, which is good for a smaller room or for veg. The 132s, I think he's going to have them on delivered for $99. 4 of them. They're 36 volt, and the transformers or the even open cage you can use with it, but they don't run as expensive as you can run those. It's 132 diodes, the 301s, and you're running it at 75 watts each. But in veg, in a 3x3, I'd run like 2 of them and you'd be happy. But, you just scale up from there. But those are really cheap at $100 to get boards. So that's a good deal. Otherwise, the B specs are like, 120. These are all going to come down. Like right now, they're going to release the new 301H1 chip, the new LED that they're having. Samsung.
Get the new. What the fuck?
Yeah, the new UDO is coming out. It's just a matter of getting approval. So this is going to go on sale. So if you're looking to buy, like these are going to start to go on sale, when that stuff gets rolled out. So, I would hold off on buying this. The good deal from HLG would be those QB132s or some of the V1 specs. You always can give them a call and see what they've got. If they've got some bad boards that have a little ding on the back, they still run fine. You might have to fill a little silver paste, but you could save a couple bucks for that kind of shit big time. I did that with slates. He had a dozen slates that needed the slates needed just the fins and a little filling over one of the minor things, but half price. So you can get into a slate 5 for like $60. It's cheap. And those really can run those 648s at some serious wattage. It's pretty impressive without any thermal runaway at all.
So you like them then, or is it? Is that what you're saying? You like them? I'm messing with it. I'm curious about the spectrum though, because like the
for sure, I love them.
Really close to the sunlight is what it's supposed to be. That's like one of the ones that they towed anyway. So I gotta look at it so I can knock that out.
Sorry, this is all I got. I got more in the other room, but this is one of the 648 boards.
And that's the blue spec.
It hasn't been. That's our spec. The new 650 Diablo. Those are the 648 Diablo boards.
Oh, that's a 650 then.
Yeah, so this is the 650. It's not finished, but I'm waiting on parts. But that's with the 600, the fan goes on the back.
Clean up your wiring. What the shit, man?
I'm waiting on the parts. Like it's such a pain in the ass, dude. I just build what I can until I get everything, and then finally finish shit someday.
Yeah, watch. I'm messing around. I'm teasing. I should tease. It's funny though.
If it was my garden, though, it would be just like that because I don't really give a shit. I know I'm not going to spray it. I know I'm not going to tug on any wires. That's all you need. I'd rather have accessibility, but because these things, especially if you're using solid copper wire with a Wago, solid copper, no fucking aluminum or braided bullshit. But these Wagos are simple to use.
Oh, for sure, but they leak, don't they? Or they seal?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you don't want to immerse this thing in water,
Right. Yeah.
but you're gonna have bigger problems than these connections if it immerses in water. This is the least of your problems.
No, I was chuckling because Sergeant Pepper did a video on wiring one up, and he had like the steps of like wiring it. And it was later that afternoon that Lim Mass posted something in chat, and it was like a video kind of teasing him, but it was like a way better job of wiring it up than what he had done, and it was kind of like, yeah, this is the way you should do it, kind of thing. But it was fucking definitely the way it should be done. It was over the top, but it was fucking kick ass. So yeah, I was laughing. That's what I was chuckling about with the wiring and all that too. Because honestly, I think that's a big wear point. I mean, just from being an automotive, repair technician for years, like, having a correct connection was a huge thing, and a lot of those were failure points that like, like for trailer wiring, for example. I mean, that was something people would commonly do to themselves. They commonly wouldn't do the wiring in a way that's going to be sealed, and it was a failure point every time. So I mean, it's just, as far as putting something together and wanting it to run, just
Yeah, the constant vibration and the elements on trailer. Because we do the trailers for build outs for a lot of these grow rooms. They're building them on trailers, so that they want a portable mobile grow cube, basically grow pod, just like GML's now doing. GML's copying what we were doing. He's doing the same thing. He bought a storage trailer and he framed it out, put lights in it. It makes a great room. They're really good, and you get them cheap up here. The port he's in, I'm sure he gets them really cheap down here at our port.
But what's the purpose of making it mobile?
These guys, I don't know. I don't ask. But there's a reason.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, Ireland's coming in strong. I think it's because they want to have something portable, and once they can get the approval because it's so localized around here anyways. I don't know, I can't speak for anywhere else, but here you have to deal with not just the commercial cultivation licensing process and building permits through the state. You have to deal with local permit, like your local electrician, your local build. So you gotta pull permits in two different arenas, and then those two have to fucking agree. And the locals have trump, except you need the license from the state. So like if they don't agree, you're fucked. That's why there's so like three big commercial grows haven't come on, and north of Boston haven't started because of all the bullshit they've been dealing with for the last 3 years. Everybody's having a hard time just getting rolled out, and I don't know where the supply is coming from. Happy Valley is the only one close to us that's open up with cultivation. Everything else is coming out from out west, but it's pretty new, pretty green here. We're slow to roll out.
Yeah. Twins. Just thinking out loud, man. Sorry. I'm stoned, actually, is what it is.
I'm working on it. I am fucking working on it. But I got this thing dicked. I've got this thing dicked. I am on the downside of this fucking thing. But I'm feeling pretty good. Send me back in, coach.
I'm excited to hear the report from you guys from tomorrow. Both of those events sound great. The barbecue, I'm sure some of the Southern Michigan peeps, you guys will be both seeing some friendly faces. I'm jealous.
Oh, the northern Michigan is fucking a camping thing. You can come up here and camp for the tomorrow and Sunday and maybe Sunday night even for $25, I think, something like that. Enter $10. Camp's 25, I think. But I think that's a pretty fucking good deal. It's fucking. I'm almost bummed. I'm doing the show. I'm coming back home and not hanging out live there. Maybe that might even be a thing. I'm close enough. I can come home, grab a laptop. They got a connection. But I know Tara Wilson will be up there. Norm Michigan, Mike Rowe will be up there. I think fucking Rascal Farmer was actually talking about going down towards Soil Roots. You might actually run into that Rascal Farmer down there towards you,
It's,
Spider.
it's Country Roots.
Country Roots.
Soiled
Oh,
Roots
my
is
bad.
somebody that's in chat and was on your show. The Country Roots, yeah. That's cool, man. Yeah, hopefully run into him.
I'm
How far
blaming it
down
on
are
that.
you halfway, or what? Or how are you at? What round are you in with
No.
this?
About the third. About thirds. And I know I keep fucking that up. I'm sorry. I keep fucking. But I'm blaming it on the John. That's a big old fight. What fucking heat sink there, brother? Why paint it? What's the benefit in painting it?
I'm sorry, the fins, you mean? What? I'm sorry, painting?
Yeah. Yeah, why? What's the benefit in painting it?
So the black anodized finish, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. This is what HLG gets them, but these things are like, they're straight aluminum. They are anodized, but it's 17.6 pounds. They're pretty big, beefy, but that's what I got for a ding in this one, you know? It has it doesn't matter because it's not near where the board is whatsoever. The boards are in about an inch, but for half price. But they're really, it definitely helps a lot just to keep the temperatures down, especially if you're going to run, like Steve's running his 650s, the Diablos. He's running those things so cool. That's why he's getting such nice efficiency numbers. He's running it at 630 watts max for a board that, so basically, technically, each board without thermal runaway, if you can keep it cool, you can run each board at 300 watts. So it's a 1200 watt system, you know, if you really wanted to push it. That's the crazy thing, but that's why he's got it running at 630. So he's running at half. Whereas with like the QB 132s, you know, those they recommend at 65 to 70 watts.
Sorry to interrupt, Chris, but are you pushing any of that hard right now? I'm just curious if you found a way to do it that way and how well it does for the plant thing. Because is that pushing on the limit of too much light?
Well, so for the meantime, depending on, I mean, for the room that we're doing now, it's only 9-foot ceilings. We were going to run twin 600s on each floor. But with the way things are and the way they wired them up.
Wait a minute. So you were going to run 1200 watts on a 4x4? Is that?
Well, 1200 max. We would run them at 1200. We'd run them at like basically 240 watts a board, which is basically almost 1,000 watts. With pasted to the slate, and a couple fans. I still put the fans on top, but yeah, we were going to run it that way. But then with this room, we've just, because these you don't even need to at 600 watts. These are pushing 17. You can lay them pretty close. I mean, you're getting 1730 at 2 feet. So it's unless you're running CO2 heavy, you're not gonna. I mean, it's as good as it gets. Believe me, I want to run. I want to run. And once I can get more drivers, I will put one up. But right now, I've only done the 600s because all I've gotten is the 600s. What I want to do is 2 480s. That way, I don't have to run the 2 600s because the 600s have the 5-volt auxiliary power, and then they have the twin pigtails. You can just get more. When the pricing gets back in line, you can get more bang for your buck usually with the 320s and the 480s than using the 600s, I think. But yeah, it's definitely the 288s. It's the same build. The build never has changed. We went from 36 volts. Now they've gone to 54 volts. And now with the new Diablos, the only problems with the DIYs and the reason why you can't get them through HLG right now is because if you wire them up backwards, you lose your reds. So, until they rectify. And it's the same thing I had with early Gromau, the far red initiator packets, those little Gromau pucks that Rapid was putting out, the far red initiators, like $30. Same thing happened with those where the drivers actually burnt on them, or the diodes once too. But I've had problems with that. So the reds can be problematic from anyone, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, I heard around 800 watts was the kind of the best for top, I guess, for like LEDs to push over a 5x5. But they could get a more yield with a higher wattage, but the price it diminished fast. Like the amount of yield wasn't as great as the cost of running it, I guess.
Yeah, we're just doing it's 18 by 20, so we just doubled the lights in the room and ran the 600s rather than running doubled. It just didn't make sense, just hang more fixtures, get them more even. The more dials, the better, bottom line.
Can't help but say something, but Chad's cracking me the fuck up, man. I can only hope the cannabis camping adventure is more like Trey Ballone's fucking Kermit the Frog and Rainbow Connection, and not more like fucking Johnny Kennedy's banjos and butt fucking. That fucking fucking the hippier version of the Kermit and the Frog and the Rainbow Connection sounds fucking like a more fucking weed fucking courteous time there, fucking, and being chased around and killed and the other. I know it's the woods. And I can see how sometimes even driving through there myself, that I could get that maybe crazy. You don't want to break down your feelings, but we're hoping for a good experience. You guys are fucking hilarious, though. Hilarious. Totally derailed you guys. It's LED combo. Sorry. It was Chad's fault. I was just smoking, listening, reading chat. They're the ones talking about Kermit Frog and fucking Deliverance and shit. I just said there was some cannabis and camping. They took it.
Let's do pest identification.
There you go.
What the fuck is this thing?
Moth, isn't it?
He's a big ass moth. Look at him.
Is that one of the gypsy moths we've been seeing?
He's like a bat.
Ooh, I don't. Chris Mertz wants to know if any of us utilize LEDs on a light mover. Did you think you'd see some benefits on throwing one on a mover? I think I know what my answer is going to be, but I'm curious to see what you guys say. Or you want me to go?
Throw one on the mover? What was that? What is it?
Sorry, I missed
They
it.
want to know. They're asking, do you fellas know anyone that uses LEDs with a light rail motorized mover? Me, myself, this is my thoughts, and you guys can chime in on this. I was going to wait, but I might as well just jump first, I guess. By the time you have bought a fucking light mover and the power it's going to take to run that motherfucker, you might as well just buy another fucking panel. But that's just me. It's just me. You guys.
I agree. I'll let Chris elaborate, but I totally agree. Just get another light, whatever.
I love the. You guys remember there was a company out in California that was making the. They had a fucking fan and instead of fan blades, they had fucking lights on it, and it spun around like this. And that was the fucking light mover. But yeah, that was pretty horrible. The ones that run, I mean, yeah, just fucking like Eagle says, get another fucking light. That's the bottom line. Like Green 13 was saying, the first thing he said when we were had the LED conversation was, just get more fucking diodes. You know, he takes his old boards and puts them on his walls. That's it. The more the merrier. I'm with that.
And the light mover is a great idea. I mean, it depending on your how you're set up. I mean, yes, you can move that hotspot around and whatever, but like Eagle's saying, I mean, you're gonna spend $250 on a fucking light mover, and then you're gonna spend electricity to power it. And yeah, they're low voltage, whatever. It's probably not a huge cost, but I mean, it's moving a lot of
It's
weight. It
close.
could be, you know.
If you've got a scrog, I can see where you can't spin your pots. I can see why maybe it might make a little bit more sense in a small space where you just want to move it just, 10 inches one way or whatever. But if you've got plants that aren't in a scrog and you can spin them, I mean, you're moving them, right? I don't know. I move my plants.
No, I tie them up and they stay where I tell them to.
I think the follow up with my advice there is I suggest if you already have the light mover and you haven't bought it yet, I suggest you find somebody with an HPS light and sell that motherfucker to them and use that thing to buy another panel. That's free.
Yeah, Chad's saying you get no hot spots. Get a fan. Telling you, man, LEDs run cool. It's not like running a fucking HPS, man. Just get a fan.
Yeah, you're not cool unless you got an LED. That's what he's saying there.
No, I just don't think there's any benefits to cooling. I mean, I can understand with the boards where maybe if they move a little bit, they're a little bit better. Like the bar style lights, that's the advantage of the bar style is you get more upward rise of the hot air, so you can kind of cool things better, whereas the quantum boards will hold the heat down there. But as long as you got a fan on there, there's no hot spots. I think they run pretty good. I mean, I don't know. How much is a light mover too? I mean, it's like $190. I see them. They still sell
they're
them.
like $230.
I'm looking
Yeah.
right now. The lowest one I'm looking at, 3.5 is 193. The 4.0 is 239. The 4.20 is 309. Yeah. I looked it up because I was curious on the power consumption. I still haven't found it.
I want to say the one was like 3.5.
5. Okay. So I guess as far as power consumption, okay. Okay. It's 5 watts. 5 watts is what it's consuming. So that ain't shit.
Is it 5 volts or is it 5 watts? 5 volts.
No, I was going to
It
say it
says-
was 3.5 watts.
Well, this is maybe I need to look a little further. It says electrical capability 124 volts, 5 watts,
5 watts. Yep.
slash 0.05 amps at 120.
Yeah, I had
5
one.
watts.
Had one for a while with the HPS bulbs, but that was because I couldn't run them higher than what I was, and I was running into issues with the hot spot, so I wanted to move them. But
Yeah, I mean, especially if you bought the larger one where you could, if you had a room where you really couldn't squeeze that extra light in, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Every room's so different that it's so hard to say no or yes. It's like you got to look at all the There's so many variables to the growing. It's like there's those times where that kind of shit's gonna come in handy, And maybe I don't know the reason. We don't know the reason here, but I bet you somebody's got a fucking reason why they're using that goddamn thing. It probably makes some more logic than I can give it. funny.
Yeah.
So many variables.
To me, I just don't see the cost though. I mean, I don't know. I still think running.
No, me
if you're-
neither.
I suppose though, if you're, say you're running max on your circuitry already, so we always just kind of assume, hey, we can plug in as many fucking lights as we want, right? But your circuits in the wall and through the board panel or whatever in your house,
Thank you, Smiley.
you have to be below that, or you're gonna pop breakers all the time. So that's another calculation part you got to keep in mind is where you plugging that in, what's already plugged in on that circuit, how many fucking amps is going to be. So like it's easy enough to say, yeah, just get another light, but if that's the case, that might be the time you need to use a light mover and gain a little extra from it. I don't know. I think it would give you a little extra weight, but
I gotta I'm looking at this thing, and I've got to go back 100% on what I said. I'm not taking back what I said. I'm just like ramming it home that that's what I'm saying, because I'm looking at this thing. This is again the lowest model they have, which is a 3.5, meaning it's going 3.5 feet. So if you hung that thing center, you know what I mean? So you center that 3.5 feet, you know what I mean? And you've started your light there. So it's only swinging now like fucking what, 18 inches each way or so, maybe 20. So you've increased your lights, footprint by Eh, maybe double. But again, for that 3.5 feet there, you've spent $200. And I dare say again, man, you rather than splitting that panel back up and forth and robbing, the plants of full-time power, you'd be better off just blasting it with another light eventually. And you know what? I want to kind of touch base with what you're talking about there, Smiley. Is even if power were an issue here, to where unless you're already doing this, of course, uh, if power were an issue to where it was that close or whatever, you could always fucking run 220 and pull that ballast back to where it's drawing half the amps, and there you go. You've just freed up enough to run that other light. You know what I mean? To equal it out if you're that crazy about stuff.
so you're saying just buy another board, you got more LEDs, and then dial them back to be the same wattage, and you're going to be better off. I guess I mean I could agree with that. I think
No,
that's
not dialing back. Not dialing back at all. I'm saying instead of running the 122 available to the boards, supplying them with 220 and running them ballast at, because that's going to be the draw. Honestly, if a ballast is running let's say 3 amps out the wall at 110, if you plug it in at 220, now it's only running 1.5 out the wall. So now you've got room, now you have the 3 amps, you have a two, now you can run two for that 3 amps stuff. You know what I mean? And a lot of times you can buy, you know, I have some from Hydro Farms in the tent behind this one. They're extension cords for LEDs, 16-foot fixture cords, to where I can plug that into my timer box and plug 3 LEDs into that one. So if you know what I mean, if I can get that thing close to a 220 plug, well, I can make new amps for I can make new power for that fake shit. I can jumble the numbers around to make it work. I don't know.
yeah, no, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, I guess I was looking at wattage being the same, amperage through the wall. So I mean, now you're talking to save from adding a light mover, you're going to buy another fixture and rewire your house or your wall up to that with a breaker. I don't know. I mean, it's just a balance of what works, I guess. You know what I mean? If the light
Well,
bulbers, it isn't all it's cracked up to be. That's what I'll say. And I've run one, and
yeah,
it's not all it's cracked up to be. So,
I love Mountain Sky's point. He must be an electrician. I know how to do that. I'm fucking skilled in my trades, and I have most of all that laying around: wire, conduit, breakers, know how.
yeah,
So that's why it's a little bit easier for me. But you're right. I can see what you're saying. You know, having somebody pay the cost. To be honest with me, to be honest with you, I think that should be like day one shit. To be honest with you, though,
oh,
when
for
you're
sure,
setting up a grow,
for sure.
it should be geared towards 220 right for the fucking get. So much easier on your equipment. Equipment runs cooler on 220.
And I definitely want to agree with Mountain Sky on that. Pay somebody to do it. I mean, I, I understood electrical enough, but it's like, man, you know, some of that shit you don't want to fuck around with. You just want to get it done right and know that it's safe. And those guys are trained to do it right, and so it's safe. And I wasn't, so that's why I hire them.
Dude, my dad was a television repairman. He's got an awesome set of tools. What movie?
Um, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Spicoli.
Oh,
That's
is
I
that
was leaning towards there.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Where they cracking the oh, it's good. Smiley, you're too young for Fast Times. You remember that Spicoli?
I was on the edge of that. I slightly remember that, but yeah, that was a little ahead of my time. For sure.
That was early what's his name?
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, exactly.
Yeah, I remember him mostly in Bill and Ted's. Dude, whoa, that was fucking great shit, man.
Dude.
Keanu Reeves too. We're coming. We got to be coming up on 420, aren't we? That's
Oh
407.
yeah.
I was just
I just
prepping.
wanted to go out and say, you know, this joint gave up a hell of a fight. But sometime around round 3, I started to see it give up.
You killing it? You got
Again,
it killed?
it's like almost there. I mean, it's not. It will be down. I've seen his weakness. I've developed a tolerance. And at that point, I knew it was going to happen. I'd like to thank my mom and the people that brought all the canvas here tonight. Hope Farms, thank you. You trained a winner.
That's funny shit.
Tonight, I won. I won. I won.
You gotta do the Rocky Balboa like you got on the top of the steps and shit.
Yeah, totally get up, just jump up, do like 3 minutes on the bag. Ba, ba, ba. Talking fucking nothing but Eye of the Tiger and shit. Or the Rocky theme. Either or.
Either or. One.
Rising up.
That's funny shit. I was laughing in chat. So this isn't a private chat for everybody, but me and Sergeant Pepper always kind of tease back and forth. And I forget what they posted. It was like something about like hydro guys being like all fucking ripped and working out and shit. Like organics was like just this big beer belly dude or something like that. I forget, but I was like, no, dude, it's more like Rocky, but like in Rocky 4, where like fucking Drago gets all the high tech shit, and Rocky's out there just fucking pulling rocks, man, and he's fucking climbing mountains, and we know who wins that one, you know. It's funny.
What
shit.
are you trying to say here, Smiley?
It was just funny the back and forth, man. was
Are
laughing.
you saying I'm the old man throwing rocks? Is that what you're telling me?
What? No. Not at all.
Are you comparing me to old Rocky?
No.
I'm just fucking.
I was laughing. I was just laughing at the back and forth.
Either way, I'd take it. I'd take it. It's a good comparison. It's a good comparison. Great movie. He kicked that wrestler's butt.
Can't beat the movie.
Oh man, that is a great movie though. I haven't seen the other one though, where the Russian son comes back. What is it? Rocky Six there or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're still making them, man, for sure. They'll be making them after Stallone's dead. I think they'll just keep making them. We can just put this guy in. It'll work. Did they just come out with another Rambo? I haven't even seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure they just came out with like another Rambo one. Somebody checks me out.
I don't know. I was never much of a Rambo fan, to be honest. Could have happened.
That was a streak too. Chris showing off his dead tickets.
Are you gonna be able to go?
It's 94.
Oh, that was 94. I just seen the 94.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Long time ago. I was still in high school. I had long hair though.
Chat wanted to know how much the ticket was, so I was trying to get it on camera there. $35. I couldn't find it. I lost it. First show I saw
won.
it was 86, July 4th, 86. But I never
How much was
kept anything.
the sheet?
I have never.
I see. All right, I'll leave you alone on that one.
Oh no, I'm all for microdosing, but yeah, no, that was definitely the place. That's why you have to know where to go. You have to know where to find your peoples to make sure you didn't get screwed. But there was just always the same crowd. I mean, the same, what's Dragonfly Earth Medicine? I remember those guys before, they ever got into weed, because they were at all kinds of shows. They were on tour with the Dead basically. They knew those guys pretty well, but yeah, it was pretty good times for sure.
Dragonfly is badass, dude. I love them guys. Big fan of what they do.
Oh yeah, that's some good era there.
How much we got?
Pearl Jam. That'd have been a fucking badass concert.
Dude, Eddie Vedder, just fucking, he's a small dude, but he just,
Is he?
the god. Oh yeah, 5'6". He's a small dude.
Really?
Yeah, a little skateboard rat kind of kid. But yeah, he's a small kid, but he's that band is amazing. Great band. First time I saw them was at night. They were still Mother Love Bone. They came to my school, Lowell, my freshman year. They played at our kind of like our big a hall that we had. It wasn't even that big, but they came and played there. It was the first show that Eddie ever played with Mother Love Bone when the guy from Mother Love Bone left with his own material, and he played a lot of that shit that night. I was a convert. That was, yeah, before they even had an album. Pretty cool.
Real cool. Real cool. That's badass. Good era for music. Okay.
Yeah. Legendary. Or we can sing along to it.
I met them backstage at this show, Pearl Jam Fleet Center. My buddy played for the Bruins for a couple. Well, he played for the Bruins and he played for the LA Kings, but so he played for the Bruins when these guys came to town. When anybody came to town, I used to go with my buddy to the Bruins. That's when I got that year. I only kept one backstage pass ever, the Fish one. We usually gave them to the next people who were going to go, but yeah, when he played for the Bruins, we had all access to everything. And when Eddie Vedder played, I got a signed hat by him and Jeff Ament. backstage after the show. They were in the Celtics locker room. We were all in the Bruins locker room, and he came out, and they were out in the hallway fighting over $10. Like neither of them had a dime in their pocket, and they were fighting over $10. You owe me $10, Jeff was telling Eddie, and Eddie's like, dude, I don't owe you nothing. They were fighting over $10. It was so funny. And I had him sign a hat. We stole 2 hats from Glenn Sutter was the coach of the Bruins at the time. So he was Brian Sutter was the coach. So he stole 2 hats from the coach's locker room and had him sign them while they fought over $10. So I got a signed hat and I got a fish pass. And that's about all I got left of mementos from all that. Other than I got a shit ton of tickets, but I never kept any of the good shit. I never took pictures either.
Yeah, I've lost some shit. I've had like one of them like fucking like a music video like scenarios coming home one time where like I come home and like a box of my treasures, all my fucking sports trophies, pictures of my ex-girlfriends, shit like that, like in the fucking bonfire in the middle of my fucking driveway and shit. I was like, oh man, Aerosmith might as well have been playing and shit or some shit.
Dude,
like
I've
that.
got one that has a bunch of my passes from Pearl Jam and from everyone. And I'm friends with her on Facebook, but I'm just afraid to fucking be like, listen, I would really like to put this collection back together. And you got a big chunk of it.
I'd say you at least stand a chance. At least you didn't fucking sweep yours into a fucking bag.
Yeah, she knew what they were worth, so she's got to still have them. I'll just give her some dough. Maybe she'll take weed. Smiley's got the new system going down, though. How is that kicking for you this week? Those pictures the other day were fucking outrageous.
Which one are you talking about? The LEDs?
On the two that you sent me just yesterday. No, day before.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. That was just the inside peek, I guess. It was the new soil mix. So kind of
No deficiencies. No, you haven't noticed anything. They're just fucking singing.
yeah, they're outpacing the ones in the I guess the pots I had been reusing and reamending. And then, yeah, the new mix is definitely outpacing them. So as far as like trying to look, how would you do it at scale? I can see why a lot of these guys, it's a hard thing to try to reuse that soil. It really is, especially when you're looking at like trying to get that consistency and that quality and some of that. You can do things differently in a smaller scale than what you can in a bigger scale too. So it's like, I don't know. It's just.
I think you guys have really good water. Scott Ostrander was saying again yesterday. They were talking about the whole water issue, and pig farmers got more coming out this week or next week. I think Bob's recording with them this coming week, but on that whole water thing, Michigan has I guess you guys have really good lime, so you have a good calcium base in your water. Most of Michigan because of the lakes. So Scott was saying how it's not even a problem with his Michigan growers, but he's having a shit ton of problems with people that are either on RO or that are using stripped water or water that doesn't have any base to it or calcium to it, and even he's even suggesting people just to buy that calcite and just fucking, if you don't know what your calcium, you can't hurt to just take some pantyhose, put some calcite in it, and hang that in your water while it sits and gases off for 24 hours. If you think you don't have a lot of alkalinity in your water, which is kind of cool. And I think it's more. They're finding it's more. The more organic your system is, I think the more you can level it out. But on the organic side in general, that depletion of the pH, that dropping of the pH is becoming a problem for a lot of people. Not you guys. Michigan's got some, for some reason, has just fabulous water overall for growing.
Yeah, that's why they really rocked the Olympus up. But what he was talking about there on the alkalinity, Chris, was actually on a biophysics kind of thing, because he was talking about how the nutrients and the reaction in the root zone that's happening is an exchange of hydrogen. With that alkalinity there, it buffers that out and it gives it the ability to exchange a lot more, a lot faster. So that's where that base alkalinity is kind of more. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's an easy thing to understand as far as like, okay, it's pH, right? But the harder part to kind of get your head around is that's yeah, it's 420. Cheers, y'all. Sorry to go all deep on it, but it is the electron exchange, man. It's the fucking hydrogens and electrons and protons, and the movement of that is like your cations and your anions, and the reactions all in that soil play a role. And I do think it was kind of a cool thing that he pointed out there, that water source is going to matter. But
Yeah, they're using that Hanna meter, which basically, so your EC meter gives you a ppm, but it doesn't tell you what that ppm is consisting of. So they use the Hanning meter to see if that ppm consists of calcite, basically. So they're seeing how much calcium is free in the water source that you have. So that's why they're kind of recommending that. So it's not more about the cation exchange, but for them, what they were talking about was more about how there's pH and then there's alkalinity. Alkalinity is very separate from pH. Alkalinity is the amount of calcium in the water suspended. It's confusing, I know.
Not necessarily calcium always either, though. So that's yeah, heavy metal or different things. Iron, I believe, can cause it too, because I believe iron's what, Fe +3 and calcium's +2 on that scale. Fuck, man, now it's all deep. It's 420.
Yeah, and Alex was talking about
fucking chemistry and shit.
Glycine with the calcium too. That was just a great point by him, talking about the whole glycine transport, which is just the importance of all these different functions. Is people.
So, touching on that, since you went there, but the amino acids. So there are ones that you can add. Those are the L-chain amino acids, but in a microbial metabolite, so basically when the microbes are doing their fucking life process and all that shit, they're taking in the minerals to grow their own bodies and to reproduce and to do those things. But when they release those enzymes in those metabolite forms, it's in the form of an amino acid or what's known as like an amino sugar, and it's something that if you get a thriving microbiology, you can do at a way faster, larger pace than you would ever be able to do by adding in whatever kind of a fucking amino bottle, bag, whatever brand there is. The microbes are always going to dominate that. Just like when they talk about raising carbon or sugar in the soil, like photosynthesis is your most efficient way of fucking doing that. That's why cover crops are a thing. Like everybody talks about like, oh, it's adding nitrogen for the booms and shit, but in my mind's eye, it's adding the biology that root needs to survive. So there's different biology that plant stimulates versus a cannabis plant, and it's taking in light and it's producing a carbohydrate that it's releasing into the soil. And it's building the carbon content of all that. I mean, there's different ways that things are happening, but that's just kind of my mind's eye on it. I cut down my cover crops because I wasn't seeing the nitrogen boost that I guess I was planning to see, even chopping and dropping them and shit like that. But yeah, I'm rambling.
Yeah, Dr. Suzanne was talking about that. The cover crop, just how much of a pain in the ass it is just indoors from a pest perspective. She's just like, didn't like it as an option just because of the pest problems that it brings. She had that interview she had with Shango was really hour and 45 minutes of killer cutting edge IPM strategies by her. I mean, she really kind of hung in there. I was impressed that she hung in there that long. She's usually a 45 minute to an hour. Okay, gotta go, kind of hang up.
She's an awesome lady, though. I've seen her in at the Regenerative Conference, and she hangs out there all day when she's there. She's just a great person, man. Like all around, just a great person.
Oh shit!
She may talk to you like you're in second grade and she's the teacher, but it's her way of communicating. She's making really complicated shit easy to understand. You know, so whatever.
Hell yeah, she's giving herself for free, and she is a fucking professor. You know, she's
She
not a.
spent a lot of time at it too, like answering DMs and shit. It's crazy. I don't know how some of them people keep up with that because she gets blasted with those from everywhere.
Sending her pics just on bugs. Tell me what this is. Oh my god! If I see another fucking bug picture, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
Yeah, I mean, how long would it take you to just be like, "Fuck this, man! I'm not doing this shit no more. Leave me alone. Leave me alone." What's up, Green 13?
What's up, dudes? What's up, Chris?
What's
up,
going
people?
on?
420, innit?
Yeah. Got up
Glad to see you
us?
boys up so late.
You're up so early. What time is it there for you?
Right.
9:20. I slept good. Hell yeah. I was like, oh, I'll have missed all of that fun this morning. And then I looked. You fuckers are here. Set Friday night business.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have an interview?
Yeah. Alex Martin from Lemonade Farms
Cool.
was here tonight. Good show.
Yeah, you should
Nice.
go back and check it out, man. It's badass.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wicked. He's from this chat room, right?
They were on one
Yeah.
before. There's
Okay.
three of the guys were on at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. I remember. Wicked. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
They were planning on launching their stuff or something. So he was hoping to come on and announce it or something he was saying, but they got delayed, I guess, or whatever. Cool ass guy though.
He's got an announcement to make, and he didn't make it.
Yeah, something with scheduling. It was all right though. Just where
Okay.
the product would be available in 2 weeks.
Right. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's all their strains.
Cool.
It's just
Like there.
it's Michigan can be funny. It's just a matter of when they're all gonna be in place. So yeah, I didn't even know that was he was coming on to drop that. To be honest with you, something he just kind of like brought that up towards the end. Yeah, go.
Shit, man. Hope he comes back on, drops it again. Fuck. He is cool, man. That was a lot of good info. Very knowledgeable.
I've just been looking at your pictures, Smiley. All your big fucking lights and beautiful green plants.
That's a lot of hard work. I appreciate that.
Trying
Trying
to say anything nice.
Look like you just look like you just pulled something through tweet. Like you put something in one ear and then it looked like you pulled it out the other ear for a second there. I was like, what? Because like your background somehow like blocked it. I don't know. Maybe that's what I saw, but it looked like he put floss through his head. I'm too stoked. It's too late, I guess. There we go.
I want to get my
So
nose
did,
pierced. I'm not going to.
Yeah,
kill the conversation.
No, not at all.
I think it's been after 420.
The death stick's got me moving a little slow now. Not out, but slow.
Are you still smoking on it, Eagle, or did you kill it yet?
Oh no, I've done taking a dab and rolled another joint. I mean, it slowed me down. It didn't stop me. Fuck. Jesus. So Smiley, I'm curious. When are we gonna let the rabbit out of the hole about whatever? You know what I mean? Sooner or later, gotta start.
Oh, about next Wednesday? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, whenever.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard back from confirming, so I guess.
It doesn't matter on that aspect. It's gonna happen one way or another, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah,
the show or the guests are relevant.
yeah.
The day.
Yeah, so.
I'm just excited, and I'm kind of hoping to start plugging a little bit. You gotta start at some point, right? You can't be like the day before and expect to run with it, right?
No, it's
At
creeping
some
up.
point,
That's the reality of it. I'm in your shoes. The reality of it's creeping up faster than you realize. For sure.
What are you talking about?
Well, I guess I brought it up. Can I just let it out of the bag, or you better off? Do you want to let it out?
I said it last time. July 29th or Wednesday. They're planning the organic, talking shit about organics, or I don't know what they call it, but like an organics show or an interview. So,
with Smiley's
they
Garden,
have a huge guest lined up. So, like, I don't know what time exactly is going to line up for them. They said they want to do it, but the time didn't line up with what's happening there. So, it happened. But if they do come on and it all works out, it's going to be totally fucking worth watching. It's fucking awesome guest. So I am kind of excited. I don't. Should I say who? I don't even know if I should say who. But I don't want to jinx
Don't
it.
say who.
Yeah.
Don't say who. You're right. Every time I've done that, it's went south.
Yeah.
Just keep it until the day before and let the build up build. Let's just leave it at that. Fucking, I've asked Smiley to, and he's very much agreed to at least give me one day a month. I'm hoping for more. I'm hoping for at least 2, but one day a month where he will be taking the reins and we're full out organic episode where him and our organic guests will be shooting, talking the shit. Fucking, I'm hoping, like I said, for like at least a bi-weekly every, Wednesday. I'm hoping for, if that be the day he chooses.
So you ain't even got one day off yet, and you're already asking for more? What the hell, man?
No. I actually, I'm already getting itchy about it, man. I'm like, what am I gonna do? It's like the first time I've let the kids fucking go off to the center and shit, man. I don't even know how to handle it yet. Yeah, to be honest, totally honest with you. But I'm a little nervous just to let the baby walk off and, fucking not you, the show, you know what I mean? Just to let it go without my control. Whatever. But, no, what I'm trying to say there is, I know that there'll be the demand for it. You know what I mean? I'm hoping for the one day, but I'm hoping that, the demand will be at least for 2, you know what I mean? Twice a month. And I think you're gonna have a very good response to it. So I think that's gonna be fucking good shit. Good shit. I'm excited.
Who did you say it was, Smiley?
I didn't say it.
Not saying.
Come on.
Yeah, I really, man, I hope it.
Gotta tune in, Green 13. You gotta tune in.
Mm-hmm. it's somebody I'm a really big fan of, so I'll be like all fucking nervous too. So
Yeah, you're at your best when you're nervous, not. Okay, Chris Trump, good. When's he coming? Thursday.
no, dude, that might be a future one. He would be a great one for sure. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea to run through all the regenerative people for sure. They didn't get their, all them conferences got canceled. They might want to share some info out there.
Yeah, on a one-to-one as well, where they're not with their fellow, you know.
And they're all, man, amazing, amazing people, every one of them.
Ooh, that's a good suggestion right there. Fucking Smoke and Grow Fraser. You catching that one, Smiley?
Yeah, dude, that would be super sweet. That's a great one. Great idea. I love it. I'm a big fan of that dude too, for sure. Big props to him, man. I stole his cloning. He's totally why I use fucking aloe to clone, man. 100% that episode. 100% that episode of Seed Sprout Teas too. Like fucking, he was dropping a lot of that info. And I know they were getting that from the other chats, but I mean that was big props to bring that out to the people in food too, you know. Yeah. Nope, nobody's got
So
it.
my to embarrass you, my I actually large. I think I'm like.
Huh?
Yeah, you broke up pretty bad there.
Check. Oh, cool. I got a really large response from my Smiley's Garden post yesterday. Who's going to be organic next? It was a little thing. The thing is, the day before, I spoke to 4 different people who were like, "Oh yeah, I spoke to Smiley, and listen, I've heard about this organic thing." It's what the fuck are you telling me for? Anyway, so I put the post up, and then I got a bunch, like an irregular amount of, "Yeah, he's the man. Yeah, I'm going organic to Smiley Gardens." It's like fucking crack.
That's awesome, man. Shout out, yeah, because I don't know, it's easy to just be like, I have no idea, but you know what I mean. I like sharing the thoughts on it and letting people, no matter what, the information helps people in some way. Like even if you're hydro, like understanding nutrient uptake is not a bad thing. Like it just isn't. You know, I love that.
It's
Alex
incorrect.
said that. Alex said that tonight, and I absolutely, totally loved it and respected what he said too, man. Like he's like, yeah, I grew for 2.5 years organic, and it totally helps me understand what I'm doing now in hydro, 100% better, you know. And I'm like, I could see that, like totally, because you do gotta kind of, I don't know, when you dive down that rabbit hole, you do kind of geek out in the fucking weird shit and like, you know, what breaks down in what time frame and all that. You know, and it's like
The coolest thing is we know so little, so we have so much we can still learn. Like every time I'm doing something, I'm thinking, just a lot of gut stuff. It just makes you want to play some more. I mean, like I put worms in yesterday, and obviously, Clackamas Coot and Spartan got into the whole worm thing over on Fumi's show.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
fact is, that's great for them. But I do want that in my soil for a number of other reasons that they didn't cover. So I totally get their thing, but their thing is not my thing. And that's the coolest thing. Like
Well, you're doing
everyone's
something totally different than what they were talking about too.
Yeah.
So I think it was a great idea, Green 13, in that sub irrigation. It's gonna run a lot moist. You're gonna run a lot wetter
Yeah.
than what you would normally in a pot, you know. And I think that's more what they were talking about. But I've ran worms in my number 10 pots. I mean, every time I transplant, they're still there. So like, I don't know, like they seem to be doing well and thriving. I got earthworms, the crawler ones that go up and down.
I got all that wood mulch on top. Last night I just put like half a bag of barley on there and half a bag of kelp, and I just figure the worms, they're all at the top there eating. I actually, from that video, I actually picked them up and spread them all around the bed. They stayed in that one spot otherwise. So then they found their way down into the mulch, and they'll be good in that wood, won't they?
Yeah, Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, it's good to kind of cover them up. Maybe lay a wet cloth or something over. I don't know. They're pretty sensitive. 'Cause
Burlap.
so
Love the
so they
burlap.
de-
If you put
well,
that on.
here's the thing: they dehydrate them to ship them. I don't know. I mean, I don't. Uncle Jim's kind of gives instructions on all that. That's where I learned that from. But like, it's something about them. They can like withstand better temperature swings and all that shit when they're like in this dehydrated state, and like that's how they ship them. So like when you first get them like that, yeah, you got to really kind of get them rehydrated and give them some covering. They even just laying them on the top. I mean, if your lights were on and blaring on them, they're kind of lethargic. They're not really gonna dig down real deep. So you got to give them some cover,
Yeah.
some minute to kind of rehydrate.
I should have put them in at night. I should have put them in darkness, but my dark period's in a period where I'm in darkness, so I think they're fine. I put a hell of a lot in, and they've got a thick mulch layer. It's so they've definitely. I mean, I covered them up straight away as well, but yeah, they are lethargic. But then 5-6 hours later, when I put the barley and the kelp on there, they did want to come and have a look. So there's a smell and a whatever, you know. They're all good.
Yeah, they'll come up when the lights are off, and they'll also like here, like Uncle Jim's. You were saying all they have is blue worms. They say red wigglers, but all they ever ship is blue. It may get a couple of reds mixed in, but they're dominant blue nowadays. It's really pathetic, and the blues aren't as temperate, or aren't as tolerant of the colder temps, or coming back after they don't like the swings at all, and they're much more likely to migrate out of your worm bins. That's why don't buy Uncle Jim's. Buy from, like, I know a few people have given some great names of worms, but look it up, message later. There's great local worm people around you, but Uncle Jim's is not the way to go. I've had my whole fucking 500 that I got from them jump out of the bin because they're all blues basically. I mean, I got some left, but
That's cool. We don't have many red regulars. I've mostly got tiger worms there, I reckon. It is a mix, but I think we just don't have as many red regulars in Britain as you have in the States.
Yeah, like
for composting.
the other thing you can grab
Cool, man.
is those black soldier fly that usually show up in the summer. Most people will get them. You'll see the big grubs, and they're black grubs or black and white grubs, but they're pretty much mostly black. They those things, you just separate them and you could just make your own insect frass. It's another simple waste, and they're really quick composters, and you can throw anything in there. Better than worms.
I'm going to buy some mealworms, start making mealworm frass. That's my next thing. The hydro guy kind of
That's it, the frass, man.
challenged me.
Yeah, the Frass tea, that was a great tip.
That company that sponsored that game. Sorry, I lagged again.
Yeah, no, sorry, man. I didn't realize you were going. The Eco Thrive guy was talking about it.
No, I was talking to my hydro guy, and I was like, "Oh, you know, I don't think anyone else really makes insect frass." And he's like, "Do you know how to make insect frass?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "That all he did was raise his eyebrow," and I was like, "All right, I will." So I'm gonna, because that's my shit, really. I'd much rather do that stuff. That's fun for me. That's all part of it.
Yeah,
So mealworms next.
What
do you feed them?
Yeah, grabbing them, the grubs, and like some of that stuff's kind of gross. So worms are easy. I don't really have to fuck with them much. I can throw some gloves on, separate it every once in a while. Some of that other stuff gets pretty gross, though. You can definitely do a lot. There's a lot of different other insects that digest shit. Do all that.
Okay, if you're a bit squirmish, that's all right.
I
You
mean,
want me
it's
to
not
do
that
that?
expensive.
You want
To
me
it's
to
not that
do
expensive.
that interview, Eagle? He's getting a bit nasty for him.
A
Can you get
2-pound
hands
bag of
dirty?
it. A 2-pound bag of it will last for fucking ever, dude. You don't use that much of it, and it's like $14. I don't need to raise a bunch of fucking weird, creepy crawlies to fucking save $14. I don't know. I just don't.
I'm talking with a friend about selling some as well, so that's I get you.
Yeah. The worm casting's a little different though, I think, just because unless you can really buy them, I did find a good source locally now, so there's that. But yeah, I'm pretty.
What's that, Chris?
Yeah, what is that, Chris?
The calendula, marigolds, but they're the bigger middle head, not the pot marigold, but the calendula version, which is allows you to pollinators to get in there and get the nectar. Another tip from, I mean, I knew it, but that was another tip from Suzanne. She's like, everybody's got fucking marigolds, but marigolds are the worst unless you get the calendula or the most of them are tight. They don't have a center nectar pad, basically. So they're useless to pollinators. But the calendula and a couple other older varieties, because everything's bred out. Like all these seeds, you can't get anything of any variety anymore. It's sad. So you really got to kind of start to hunt. They were talking about another, and even a cover crop and another companion plant that I learned that I wasn't doing, but I have the seeds that I planted outside all the time was alyssum. Alyssum is a must-have in the indoor garden as a companion. For me, anyways, I've got to try this out because and outside, it's just a great, really easy to grow from seed. Just has some great benefits. But that was another one she really touted. I just love it. I learned so much shit from her.
From who? Elaine Ingham.
Suzanne, Bug Lady Suzanne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
should have some
Smiley.
companions in there.
How far is Country Roots from you?
It's about an hour north.
Hour north?
Yeah. There's really no
What time's it?
There's really no good highway. It's all like 2-lane road.
What time you heading out over that way?
Probably gonna be there in the afternoon. Just because in the morning I'll get up and the lights will be off during the day, so I'll head out and spray, and then head there after that. So.
Nice. I was just wondering what time your event started there. I think I was just looking at mine. Mine starts at 11. I'm so stoked about that. I Googled that shit. Even though I know where it's at, I fucking Googled it. Fucking 29 minutes. 29 minutes if I'm being a lazy dick and fucking doing the fucking speed limit. But if I'm hot dogging it like I usually do, 20 fucking minutes to this thing. 20 minutes. That means I can do my lights out and fucking be outie, and be there on time, hopefully. Or be fashionably late and just show up at fucking noon, let things settle. But it starts off at 11.
Yeah, this one starts at 11. DLP, shout out, man. He's got it 11 to 7. And then, yeah, I'll probably be there maybe around 1.
Looking forward to that shit, man. I love these things, man. You gotta plug that shit so you can see people there.
Yeah.
Cannabis community tomorrow. Michigan.
What is it?
2 locations.
Yeah,
Northern Michigan, Southern Michigan. You ain't got no excuses. 90 degrees tomorrow. Sunny.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Love
be
it.
a good day, huh?
What is it? What's the event?
Eagles got one. What is yours? Is it a cup? Are they doing a cup?
Mine's a fucking cannabis festival. Well, they're calling it the Herbal Forest Cannabis Festival. It's like a 2-day. You can go there and camp or fucking just hang out. They got food, music, no real cup. There is some vendors there, but so it's all based in the deep woods, not no city shit. I've been through there. There ain't nothing. It's country. it's fucking country there. So should be a good time there for me anyway. And then Smiley's got his thing downstate, you know, the country roots. That's like a barbecue, right? They're gonna have music.
Yeah, it sounded like a big party and sale and whatever. Yeah, they're gonna have a big. They got a guy coming in to do the cooking and all that. I'm drawing a blank on the word. Catered. That's the word. So there's some special dude that's cooking and some music playing. Good old time.
Man, I'm so kicking myself for not having you like a handful of slaps like that you could pass out and be like, check me out Wednesday. Swat. Swat. There you go. Wednesday, bitches. There you go. Oh man.
Wednesday, Ted Hussey interview.
Oh, that's another good one, man. You guys are thinking.
Oh, fucking hell. Come on.
Wait, you got a Tad Hussey interview on Wednesday, G13?
Yeah. Did you hear? Oh, no, I do not. No.
I know. I should ask. I gotta get maybe a B plan. I don't know. Maybe do a double.
That's awesome. Love that guy.
The ones in the afternoon, we'll have to still do the traditional Eagle double up. I'll have to have one at the normal time. So these West Coast too, and them are easy ones to get. So these other guys that are like, "What? You want me at what fucking time?" I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking late, man.
I'm fucking stoked. I am stoked. It's one of them nights, both that I'm my fucking heart. I hate these nights before the festival, man. I'm all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. It's gonna be hard to fucking go to bed. I got a fucking couple things that I gotta like hammer out real quick, and then fucking. But between fucking going to the event fucking tomorrow, the fucking announcement of fucking Smiley's episode Wednesday, I'm fucking stoked, man.
You have a
Fucking
guest
stoked.
on when tomorrow night too, Eagle?
Tomorrow night, no. Tomorrow night's a panel. I left it open for Darren McCarty, but I ain't heard back from him. And then the more I thought about it, it hit me today. I'm like, fuck, you're going to that festival anyway. You're going to want a panel show. Who wants to prep for a show tomorrow when you're going to be hanging out all day? Worst comes to worst, I could always fucking phone it in from the festival tomorrow and fucking do a panel thing. Walk around and while everybody talks and shit, be like, hey, check out this fucking party. Hell yeah. You guys want to be on the show? Hopefully they got some internet around there. That could be a thing.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, that's 20 minutes away. If worst come to worst, I could either hang out late and just fucking run home, or vice versa. Decide to fucking go home, grab me a fucking tent and a laptop, and fucking go kumbaya fucking episode fucking one night and shit. Just fucking hanging out with fucking in the festival. Episode 125 live.
That'd actually be pretty damn cool, man. I mean, chilling there, going live, do that as the show. That's about it.
Charging up both phones.
Oh, you'd
Fucking,
find
I'm
somebody
taking-
to talk to for sure. You'd find probably crazy ass people to talk, amount of people to talk to.
Fuck, I talk to you guys.
No, for
We'd
us
rather you
be
talk
able
to the 4 cup winning
you talk to.
Detroit Red Wing. I mean, yeah, it was four cups he's got. That guy was a badass, tough motherfucker, especially for his size. He wasn't a big dude. He was the same size as my buddy. They were both the same
pretty
size.
good,
But that motherfucker could fight, dude. He put some big boys down. I mean, I remember when he Claude Lemieux, he freaking leveled. But playing with Stevie Y is like a legendary.
Well, I've got hopes on that. You know what I mean? If it don't happen tomorrow, this is the way I see Darren McCarty thing. He's a fucking pretty big name in my book. You know what I mean? He can do that when he feels I can work him in. You know what I mean? If not tomorrow, I know he's a man of his word from meeting him as many times as I have. You know, if not tomorrow, it'll happen. So I'm not worried to it. He agreed to it several times, so I'm not worried about it. It's just a matter of fucking working it out. Some
Yeah,
people
he's got
aren't too
a story
cool.
too with the. I mean, I don't know if you remember the Detroit Red Wings, the limousine accident where they lost. It was a tragedy. 4 of them were in that limousine, I think, that night. But so he's been through some shit. He's got quite the story. I just remember my buddy played for the Blue Jackets for off season, or not off season, but for the playoffs when the Bruins didn't make the playoffs, and meeting him because he same kind of circle, but he was just a fucking impressive dude. That whole Detroit team, those guys are all freaking badass.
Well, at least I know I can count on you on that episode, Ganja, Chris, fucking, because I know Boom Farms doesn't watch fucking.
Dude, I knew a lot of those guys like Billy Guerin and like Jeremy Roenick, Steve Hunt, like all those guys from that era. I mean, two of them played hockey, high school, college, and then I mean, there was a lot of Boston guys for the time, but yeah, those guys. It was a small community, but yeah, Billy Guerin now and Jeremy went on from BC to freaking rule that whole thing. I love that he's gotten into the cannabis thing just because for people with head injury, it's just such a great alternative to the opiates.
Oh, I gotta agree. I agree. It still threw me for a loop when I brought it up to Boom, because like he was on the night that I had talked to Darren, and fucking so I was all excited and shit, and I like fucking go to talk to him about it, and he's like, "Who?" And I fucking for real thought like hockey was like taught like in since like second grade in Canada. It was like history, language, hockey, and not even gym. Just hockey was gym in Canada. That's what I thought happened there. But
And especially
He
the
threw me-
enforcers. You got to know the enforcers. Those are the bad guys. But a guy like this, I mean, I remember a couple years he got like, I think he might have broken 20 goals one year. But I know consistently when they were in the cup, he was averaging 17, 18, 19 goals, 35, 40 points for a guy who's fucking your enforcer. That's just crazy, you know?
He's the assist guy too, man. His assists were off the hook. That dude is making plays happen everywhere. I got the chance to watch him play in the minor leagues after he got
6'1", like 215. Tiny dude. He's not a big dude, you know?
hit.
Just
He
beating the
goes around
fuck
these
out of
guys.
people.
Yeah, in the minor league, he made him look silly, man. Like you could totally see why he was a professional. You know what I mean? Why he was the league above. Like it was not hard to see at all just watching him play. You didn't even have to understand hockey to be like, damn, that dude's like way better than everybody else.
holy shit.
Yeah, man.
It's 5:00?
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
time for me to get.
I hate to be the fucking that guy, but man, I gotta fucking clean some house here, man. We gotta go, guys.
Yeah, but
Shit, we
do.
lost Green 13.
I know it's well, Green 13. Hopefully, it was your internet connection, but good night, brother.
Yeah, good to see you.
Mr. Ganja Grower. Oh, you get to be last. You like, hold on, you last.
Good night, guys.
Smiley.
Take care, Smiley. Thanks, Eagle.
Thank you, brother.
Why
Heck
not?
yeah, man. You gotta do one last time, man. Smiley. Don't forget Wednesdays, man. I'm stoked. I'm
Yeah.
fucking stoked that we finally got to let it out of the bag, man. I am.
Yeah, no, I'd
Yeah,
feel a lot better if it was all confirmed totally. But yeah, no, Wednesday will be will maybe be here in the afternoon. If not, it'll be at a normal time. So we'll have a backup plan, something going on. But yeah, we'll get
Right
it done.
on.
So thanks everybody. Have a good one, chat. Thanks, Eagle.
Nice, Smiley. Mr. Smiley's Gardens, Ganja Grower, Green 13, Alex from Lemonade Gardens or Lemonade Farms. Thank you guys for all helping out tonight. Man, I just realized I got to do my shout outs real quick, man. Real quick. I don't even do the song. I'm not even doing the song tonight. With that being said, I want to say thank you very much to Dirty Indica number 9, Bingus, BTDD Groves, Weedus 207. Damn, I can't read my writing there. Audit Everywhere, Zeb Zebulin, Hagertown, Hagertoe 420, Keep It Real, Danner 1620. I did kind of tag team G13. Slurhow, Beast Grower 420, Chested Face 420, D's Nugs, and Turo Sensimilia. Still would very much like to have the episode with you. Purple Thumb OG, Dr. Budsville, WG, BGWG 420. Man, it feels weird to do it without the music now. B2 Crazy for You, John, Lisa G, Hope Farms, Al, and Hope. Thank you guys very much for your care package, man. Good stuff, man. You guys have to check them out, both on Instagram and check out some of their products. And you won't regret that shit. Brittany Teasley, Mr. Sprinkler, J and K Triple G, Green Click, Weedus 207. I think I got you twice, brother. Manawati, Big Ed, Brent Wendell, Big Dave 420, Rob Sir Sticky, Artist LD, Warlock, Witchy Weekend with Andy, Amber, Lalana. Who else we got here? Jax Greenstock, 420. It was nice to see you again in chat. Thank you. Spartan Grown, Boom Farm, Smiley's Gardens, rather. I don't know how I just fucked that up. JD's, Miss D's Nugs again, Smoking Grove Fraser, Grokowski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farmer 420, Jeff Dorowski, Peter Griffin, Evolve 420, Cameron, Bag C 420, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps, I Kill DT, TWE, Grose, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Sergeant Pepper 420, Cannon Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again Tim, Purple Thumb OG, I think that's the second time. Buddha Boy, Devin, Shipwreck, CJ Apple, see you tomorrow, my friend. And Medical MJ, Budsville, USA, Rosicrucian Prophet, Chris Martinez, Tara Wilson, I'll see you tomorrow. Fucking Dankman Dan, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Dankman 420, Red Setter Farms, I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Good life. I forgot about Red Setter Farms. Red Setter Farms be there tomorrow. Good life. Bill Sid, Joni, Bell, Chicha B, Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420 Army, the American One. And I ain't seen the American One in a while, brother. Thank you so much, man. I miss you. Brother. Who else we got here? W Digger 714 Shrate. Hope you had a great birthday, my friend. Kineos Genetics, Mountain Skies, ready to hit that high fly. Chris Mertz, even. Dirt Road Dude, Kanashiva, Jose Jamirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dab Goblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone, 710 Canuck, all the people over there in Embracing Organics, Jack Greenstock, and the Cheap Home Grows are growing my home. Jack and the growing with my fellow homegrown growers. Damn, still fucked it up. Sundays, 7 o'clock. Don't miss that. People over there at Michigan Bros Grow Show. Who else am I forgetting there? Fumi, fucking all them people that putting out the campus. GW Smoke Break TV, man. Can't forget that cat. Med Grower 1. fucking everybody that fucking puts that content out there. Got a little squirrel there. Fucking Spiky Pilots, Soiled Root, Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty, Buds, Norm, Michigan, Micro. I'll see you tomorrow as well. Ouija Buds, Dub T Roy, Big Jar Grows, JC, John, Modern Genetics. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow as well. Last PPJ 15. Fucking hopefully I'll see some of the Michigan Guns and Misfits. That's close enough for you guys. Get your ass down to the fucking Bigfoot Lodge tomorrow, guys. Fucking who else we got here? SoCal Weed Nerd. Hopefully things are looking up. My babies, Lexi, Courtney, and Brittany. I love you girls. Green County Grower. Fucking Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar T Grower, T1 Productions, Dank Grower, DOA Grown Meds, Miss Nudie, Act Gruesome, Johnny Cannon Seeds, Nutrient Shootouts, Naughty Nikki, Zoe and Slammer, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, High Skies, Aldridge 25, Madam T, I seen you in chat tonight hanging out. Much love to you. So is Chicha B, all you guys, man. Cool gals. Stu Moo, Mo Grower, the Canocrat. I still don't know who the fuck I wrote down there, but I am so sorry. Sis, this guy, 7979, Burton, Polish Hammer, Outlaw 31, Voodoo Ultra, Spiky Pilots, Wolverine Grower, Big Jar Grows, Laid Way Back, Farmer Jimmy 1, T Block, MMP, Nations Creations, Blake, my buddy at the grow shop over there at Grower's Edge. And I forgot your handle, but you should be in this book, my friend. So sorry. Man, if I forgot anybody, I sincerely try to catch everybody. No worries, Green 13. Sorry, brother, man. I was just fucking running down the list to hurry up and get out, my friend. You're more than welcome to pop in anytime. We got the after session going. Who else have I fucking forgot here? Man, I just feel like I'm forgetting goodbye to somebody. Nonetheless, I will be at the Herbal Forest tomorrow. Bigfoot Lodge, Lorenzine. I know I fucked that up. Michigan, Northern Michigan. You guys get a chance, head out that way. Let's fucking have a fucking great afternoon. Green Puffin Man. Man, I need to throw you on the list real quick. Fucking good night, man. Good morning. Fucking you on the list so I can give you your shout outs. Alex Boykachev, man. Did I miss? How am I missing that one? My apologies, man. You're here fucking all the time. Chef Life. It's another one I just realized I've been missing. Trey Balone. Is there a possibility I've been missing you, Trey Balone? I hope not. Trey Balone, man. You're a diehard too, man. I hope I haven't been missing your shout outs. Let's see here, man. Let's whip through this chat real quick just to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Chiba Man, much love to you. Fucking you guys know the deal. I don't want you to buy no fucking t-shirts. I don't want you guys to buy no stickers. They're free, by the way. If you want one, I'll mail you one. It ain't gonna cost you shit. Fucking, I don't want nothing from doing this. The only thing at Mountain Skies, did I miss you? Mountain Skies, hopefully I don't miss you in the fucking lineup. I have to double check that list. But, you know, I don't want you to buy the merch. If you guys want some merch, make your own merch. That'd make me proud. But all I want from you guys is the same thing I ask to do every damn day. Do something nice for somebody. Reach out. Open a door. Say you look good. Help somebody out. Do you need help? That helped me. I don't care. It all counts. School of Crop, man. Hit me up either on Instagram, Eagle Gardens 1, fucking talking shit on Eagle Gardens. Eagle Gardens 1 at gmail.com. I'd be honored to send you a slap. And I got to put you on the list, my friend, because I've been missing your shout out. So I'm sorry of that, my friend. School of Crop. I will not miss you tomorrow. I do have branches for Germany. I do. Did you get your fucking stickers? All right, Ganja. That's all right. Yeah, Ganja snaps. Or yeah, ginger snaps. God, I'm high. Damn, man. There's another name I've been fucking missing out. What's up? Oh man. Cause I love it, man. I had to take a second, man. I almost fucked that up, but I seen it. Cause I love it. Shout out to you, man. Hope you are having a great day. Man, I love doing this. Dirty Indica 9. You guys have a great day. Do something nice with somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives, man. Change lives. Might change your life, might change theirs, but I guarantee somewhere in the process, something magical will happen for somebody. Thank you guys very much. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow in Northern Michigan. I'll have some slaps that if I can bump into you, I most certainly will have some available. Who knows what I may have, may not have. But memories and pictures are for free. For free! Hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow. You guys, if this is the end of your journey, get some rest. Beginning of your day, knock that fucker out of the park. Make it as prosperous. Set your goals high. I'll see you tomorrow night. Maybe live from the festival. Who knows? If it's that good of a time, you never know. Night. Good morning.